Hello once again, everybody. I'm Jimmy Rance. I feel like I need to make another video because the last video I felt like I had what I call the red ass. It's just kind of a term that we use down in Dixieland. I got the red ass. Like I'm agitated, I'm irritated. And I can't help be irritated just because of this past weekend and some things that I had to go through emotionally, psychologically. I know that a lot of you are new to my channel. I've got a lot of new subs lately, and I know that you do not know me. I know you do not know my demeanor. You do not know my sense of humor. You don't know when I'm joking, if I'm shucking, or if I'm jiving. You don't know. So I thought I would come on here and just talk a little bit. But a lot of the older people, I call them older, but the older viewers, they know who I am and what I'm about. But you guys, you new guys, you don't. There are times when I get on here, you can go to my description and it pretty much tells you what this channel is about. Now, my name is Jimmy Rants. That doesn't mean I rant every time I do a video, because I don't. But there's sometimes, like today, when I get to red ass, I will rant because I'm a very passionate person. And I like to be very vocal about what I think and how I feel, even if what I think and feel is wrong. I was always taught, don't act upon your feelings, act upon your brain. But anyway, I like to get on here, and sometimes I like to just be kind of joke around with you, hee hee ha ha, that kind of stuff. There's times when I like to tell stories. And there'll be true stories of what happened to me, maybe growing up, things that I hope that you'll find interesting. And maybe you won't find them interesting, but hey, I'll do my best. I kind of say what I feel, and sometimes that gets me in trouble. Like being a ranting channel like I am, YouTube and the algorithm, they don't know what to think about channels like me, because if an advertiser wanted to advertise on my channel, YouTube goes, well, I don't know, that advertiser may not like what Jim's going to say here, and we don't know what Jim's going to say next. But I don't care about that. I don't do this worried about some analytical horse shit. I really don't. I come on here because I need this. I need to, it sounds stupid, but this is like therapy for me. And for some of you who may be thinking and asking, I know some of you are sick of hearing this, but oh well. But for you new people, my wife just died not long ago, okay? So over the weekend, I had to deal with what would have been a celebratory wedding anniversary. But on the same day, on Friday, it's also the same day 7 months ago that she died. And in 2 days after that, which was yesterday, would have been like another anniversary. That was the actual day that my wife and I physically met. It's the first time I looked in her eyes and for her to look in mine. It was the first day we had a hug. It was the first day that we shared a kiss. It was a wonderful day. I have beautiful memories, but at the same time, they hurt. They hurt because she's gone. She's gone. I'll never get to hug her again. And I guess most normal people, and I know a lot of you are going through this. I'm not the only one. I'm trying to figure things out, but you know how it hurts. You know how you miss somebody that you really care for and they're not here anymore. So sometime whenever I read a comment that maybe one of you makes, it kind of makes me like, oh yeah, really? You think that? So it makes me sometimes want to come out and just kind of jab a little bit. Now I need to work on that. So I guess I'm just going to come out and ask you this before y'all X off. Would you guys rather me have a channel? Because I've only been on here like, I think 4 months or something like that now. Since about December. something like that. I don't remember. Do you want me to come on here and give you ho-hum stories? Do you want me to give you like financial advice? Do you want me to talk about health? You want me to do that? I'm going to be a genre of health. Would you like me to be a channel, since I'm a senior citizen, would you like me to talk about old people and what old people need, like how to make it and how to survive being old, how to make the money work for you that you get from Social Security? Would you rather me be that? Would you rather me be just talk sports, baseball, football, basketball, golf, whatever? Would you like that? Would you like me to be one of these channels where all I do is ride around in an RV and try to convince you how great this RV life is, when you know damn well it's not? It is for some of you, but it's not for everybody. Or should I get on here and start a channel where I talk about sell your RVs and move back into your house? Or do you want me to be a variety? Like, to be the kind of show that you don't know what you're going to get. You turn me on one day, I may be raising holy hell at you. Not at you, but to you. But then the next day, I may be like just a marshmallow, and I'm telling you some sympathetic story or something that happened to me, something that touched me. I may get on here and just be a ranting loon. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this channel, and I haven't quite figured it out. I came to this channel because I think it was in December. I think. Maybe it was January. I can't remember. Because emotionally, I was dying. I couldn't handle this quiet house. It was so quiet after my wife died. All the routines were now gone. And I had to figure everything out. I had to figure everything out, except I didn't have anybody to talk to figure this stuff out with. If I made a mistake, it's because I made the mistake. I didn't have anybody to talk to help me. It was just me. And I'm sure there's a lot of you that's like me. But most of my life, I'm 71 years old. I've always been pretty much with somebody. I don't have much experience being alone. That's why you'll hear me talk about alone a lot. Solitude, loneliness, two different things. I did a poll question just a while ago. Would appreciate it if you ought to go look at it. It's probably in your community tab. I'm just asking a question. And when you give me an answer, I don't know who you are, so don't worry about that. Just answer it. I don't know who you are. So I guess what I'm asking is, what do you guys want me to do? What do you want me to do? Do you want me to do what I've been doing? A little of this, a little of that, raise hell, be nice, be calm. I hate to say it, but I've shed a tear on here before. Because it's real life. I don't know if I could be just a genre where I talk about one thing all the time. You know how they got these doom and gloom jackasses out there, and all their goal is just to try to get you scared to keep you coming back to their channel, so really they can make more money. They don't care about you. I've said that a million times. Do you want me to talk about, well, I'll talk to you about gold and silver and finance and how to invest. Would you like that? Every day. Every show's the same thing. Or I could talk about being alone, like I said. Every day we can beat a dead horse. Why do we need channels promoting being alone? Why can't you just get on here one time and go, you know, guys, it's really better to be alone. Why? Because you don't have to do this. You don't have to be responsible to anybody but yourself. You can just lay around, do what you want to do, and be a lazy bastard. I don't know. So I thought I would come on here for a little while, and my little while has already turned into almost 10 minutes. I'm a guy that's very complicated in a lot of ways. I have a belief system that's probably so different than you, most of you. And so the things that thrill me may just aggravate you to death. But anyway, guys, I'm trying to make it, like everybody else. And I am. But I just really want to know from you people, what do you want me to do? Now, don't just think about it. You got to write something in the comments so I know what the hell you want me to do. I don't have telepathy, not yet, Maybe whenever I'm in my 80s, I can develop telepathy or something. Or maybe I can, I don't know, levitate across the room or something whenever I want to go get a cup of coffee and eat a couple of biscuits and gravy. Okay, guys, I'm going to go. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. If you're not subbed to my channel, I would appreciate it if you would consider it. Okay? All right, guys. Y'all take it easy. Tell me what you want me to do. Because I don't want to waste my time. Again, I came on here because I used YouTube to fill a gap of just pure loneliness. And I've met some of you online, and I've become fond of a lot of you, and some of you are a thorn in my side. I don't care if you disagree with me. That's never the issue. But if you come on here trying your best to disrespect me, I won't tolerate that. Would you tolerate somebody coming into your home and just being disrespectful to you? I doubt it. Okay. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you being here. And I always close it. I'm Jimmy Rants. And I say that because I own who I am and I own what I say, right or wrong. But if I'm wrong, I'll admit that I'm wrong. Okay, guys. I'm Jimmy Rants.